you know, it still looks just as good as it did when I left. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Way of the Hunter. I'm super happy to be back in the game, finally playing again. And it's been a while since I've played last, probably about 9 months, I'm guessing. But the last YouTube video, I've got no idea when it was uploaded. So I mean, I'll put that on screen now so you guys can see. But I know for a fact it's been a long time, and this is the return was long overdue. I love this game so much. I don't I genuinely don't think there is a better hunting game out right now. I think that this game, especially with the updates they've been putting out, has brought so much to the table in terms of content that I've got to step back into it, and I'm super happy to be doing it now with some of the new updates out. So let me go ahead and see if I can't pull up the patch notes real fast for the most recent update that they've added. And really quickly, we'll just skim through them. I'll point out some of the big things, and if you want to skip past that stuff and get straight into the action, I'll put up a timestamp on screen right now, so you can just skip straight through and get to the actual hunting portion of the video in case you're not interested in the patch notes. Alrighty, so here I've went ahead and loaded up the Steam page. So here's I think the most recent large update, and that's 1.24.3, and this was December 5th. So this was actually a while ago because when I'm recording this now, it is the 2nd of January. So in here is three new scopes right here. So the Bushnell Elite Tactical, Engage 3 to 9 and Engage 4 to 16. And then there's all of this stuff, which this is a ton of stuff. We're not going to go over all this, but I do just want to read through real fast and point out some of the bigger ones. So, new trophy variations for Mule Deer. Now, I think this is talking about non-typical, which is super cool that they added non-typical Mule Deer, and I really hope they're going to do whitetail next. I really hope they do whitetail next. Non-typical whitetail is going to be so cool to hunt. There's going to be some crazy stuff going on, but Mule Deer is a great start. Hopefully, they continue with the non-typical stuff. I think that's what this is talking about. And then Melanistic Barren Ground Caribou. Now, we don't. This doesn't apply to me because I actually don't have Aurora Shores, and I think that's all of the big ones that are like gameplay wise that are going to apply to us because there's a lot of different like different things that were fixed, like diorama not having the option to display Hollywood, just to make some of the smaller stuff, incorrect lighting, uh, just like some of the small stuff. This doesn't really apply to us. All right, so we skip to just before drinking time for deer. So they'll actually be right out in these fields. I expect to see a herd back here. But that's just not the case. So maybe there'll be one further down. All right, just a little bit further. I cut right about back there. And right up here is our first herd of mule deer. Maybe we get an atypical here. Now, unfortunately, wind is headed right at them. We can't get very close here. I can use a collar. I do have a collar. I don't have the higher level calling because I've only killed like one or two animals. But we will see if, I mean, there's no way that he doesn't come into the call. We might just have to go for like a heart. In fact, I think they're catching that we're here now. So, and unfortunately, the perk kind of spoils it there, but we hit a lung for sure. Likely hit it pretty good. Starts stumbling pretty much immediately. No heart shot, surprisingly. Probably hit an artery, though. At least cavity damage probably got in the artery. And dropped right here. All right, look at that. So the shot actually didn't get that artery with cavity damage somehow. I was using the right gun, right? Yeah, I was using the right gun. So, and I didn't hit that artery either? Huh. That didn't go very well, but I did completely destroy both the lungs, so I'm okay with that. 50% is actually interesting. 50% seems kind of high. Okay, so here's what I'm not 100% sure. I don't know much about mule deer, but I think these tines are going to be what is determining atypical. Earlier I said I was going to likely end up alternating videos, and what I mean by that is I don't just want to be posting Way of the Hunter. I feel like I'm gonna get burned out very fast by just doing that. In fact, I definitely will because that's what I tried to do last time, and I got I think 3 episodes, and then completely just had no interest in playing the game. Didn't want to ever see it again, and that's a nice herd over there. We're gonna go for that herd. We'll scout this one on the way over, but we are probably not gonna shoot anything out of it. But anyways, alternating videos. I don't know what I want to alternate with. Recently, I've been playing loads of War Thunder. I have been playing so much War Thunder. It's unhealthy at this point. I mean, it's bad. It's really bad. I've been playing way too much War Thunder. I enjoy the game a lot, and not an ad pitch for War Thunder, but I do very much enjoy the game. So maybe I will have a couple videos on that pop up in the coming months. Kind of like maybe like fun challenges that I just think of that I want to do something with, or just like random stuff that I wouldn't put in other videos. And that is a monster. I think I can see his antlers from here. Maybe it's the trees behind him, but I think I can see his antlers from here. Now, another fun thing that I kind of want to try and record again is Marauders. That game I haven't even played in forever, but I have been watching the patch notes very closely, and they have been putting out a lot of updates. They've put in new guns, they put in new equipment, they added grenades back, which is sick. I think they changed the quests a little bit, and that's a nice harsh shot. But yeah, I think they changed the quests up a little bit, so maybe something fresh, maybe not, but I think it's going to be fun. I really suck at Marauders. I mean, I'm not bad at most first person shooters. Normally I can, make my way around most games, but holy, Marauders is just, I can't. That game has me on the edge of my seat constantly. I'm so paranoid all the time playing Marauders, but I love that game so much. It's basically just a simpler take on Tarkov, which is I think the appeal because Tarkov is very, very in depth. So it's nice to play a game that isn't like super in depth, but also has that same genre of game that you want to play. And that's what Marauders is for me. It's a looter shooter where you don't have the pressure of knowing every single little mechanic of the game to actually, even be able to like play. But forgetting about other games for a second, this guy doesn't look like he's non-typical either. He looks normal. Is that an albino? I think that's albino. That is a deer, and it looks extremely white, like beyond the point of mature. It looks extremely albino. I mean, it's perfectly broadside right now. Honestly, I could just take that shot. Okay, there we go. I think that was placed well, and yeah, that's definitely albino. There's no way. If that is not albino, I would be in shock. And it looks like a doe to me as well. Dang it. Oh, that's gonna suck. Please don't be a doe. Please. Oh, let's go! It's a buck. Our first rare. It's an albino. Placed a good shot at 160 meters. 63%, so that's not a horrible one. It probably would have hit 2 star at mature, and then we would have had like a buck that looked a little bit better than this, but that is sick. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's deer right there, and that totally is. And is that a melanistic? There's no way we get two rares in one episode. And it's a buck. It's a 1-star young, potential melanistic. That okay, well that's nope. The buck is not the melanistic. That's a melanistic. Wait, it's a buck too. It is a buck. Wait, I'm so confused what just happened. And it actually looks very small. That one looks pretty decent actually. The one on the right, but that's a melanistic. We're about to get two rares in one episode. All right, I'm gonna take a long shot. Look, you can see it from here. That's so cool. All right. Oh, that looked high. That's really bad. No, that's really bad. No way. If I miss that, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, you're right there. Let's go. An albino and a melanistic. Both 1-stars, and actually he looks pretty good. He's pretty symmetrical. No, he looks pretty good. This is bad. Definitely hit high though. I mean, I called it immediately. I'm like, it definitely hit high. Actually, no, 67%. Really? He looks pretty symmetrical. Well, from the front view, not so much. This thing curves in a lot. You'd want it to keep that curved pattern instead of just like going here and hooking in like this one has. That is cool. This is cool. Two rare furs on the first day is wild. Only 1-star youngs, but I mean, hey, that's good enough. I will take it. Well, I'm definitely gonna call the day after two rare furs. That is definitely an exciting day one.